Assalamu alaikum everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Temperature is good. So I wanted to talk about a new install. Uh, these are the new lights which I ordered online. Uh, this plastic part actually comes off very easily. It's not too difficult because you just make this push it from here and this part comes off. So I've actually put the paper on, but what I wanted to talk was about the install to those connections especially. So now you see these two green extra, this is basically a for peripheral connection. Same peripheral connection is also available beneath this indicator inside, but you have to take this panel off. So since this is more difficult, so I left those connections as it is, so if I need be then I can use them, and I install these lights from the same peripheral connections. However, this time what I did was there are basically three connections that need to be done. One is the power, or the second one is the ignition switch. So what I did was that I took the ignition switch from the positive of this connection, that's up front, the connection that is up front, and directly took the power from the battery. So when the bike is switched off, these lights don't come on, but when the bike is switched on, this sends a signal to the relay of the lights, and the lights are able to be switched on. Why I did this? Reason why I did this, that this is the fuse box for the peripheral ones. Now these fuses that are present over here are 7.1 ampere only. So sometimes these lights are a little more than that, so I needed a 15 or maybe a 20 over here. So instead of replacing those, I actually took directly connection from the battery, so it doesn't run through my system and my system does not feel the load, and this is standalone. And the switch on off, I have given the connection from the actual peripheral over here, because the battery, because the lights and the controller are neatly tucked in underneath over here. Maybe if I can show you here. So I ran the lights from here, and on the corner over here, right side, you can see I put on a lot of zip ties. Actually, a lot of zip ties is for a reason, because we do a lot of off-roading and it's really jumpy, so I didn't want it to rely on just one zip tie. So I've kept many zip ties with me, but I've placed many zip ties over here. So there, the wiring and everything is over here. So I took the positive from the peripheral connection from over here and attached those lights. Now there's a reason to do that, because if you actually once I had a problem with the fuses. I took a wrong connection and it took away the fuse for my main relay for the ECU, and the bike actually stopped working and we were on a trip. So it took me some time to figure that out. I was able to change this the fuse eventually. Those fuses are over here. Actually, where it says battery, here you have those fuses that are actually responsible for the bike running. So it took me some time to realize that battery actually means fuses that are necessary to run the lights. And these strips that you see over here are actually from this bag, so I kind of cross them up. It's a bit difficult to pull them every time from here, so when I'm washing the bike, it's easier for me to take off these bags. So this was a new install. These are very nice lights, by the way. They have DRLs in them as well. And now let me switch them on for you. When you switch on the lights, they flicker like this. They kind of self-check themselves, and maybe you can see these are the DRLs that comes on, and they're pretty cool. They have a flasher function as well. You can flash them. They change their sequence for the flashes as well, which is pretty cool. So, and they have a very nice button that comes stock with them. They have a wireless button as well, but I didn't place that button because I didn't want to do when the wireless button runs out of battery, and if I'm traveling, then that could be a problem. So I ran a wire button from here. It wasn't too difficult an install. These brackets also come with the lights, so they're pretty easy to install. So I thought I'd make a small video of the things which I've added on the bike that could help other users of the MT450 making a better choice. We do learn from our mistakes, and I did commit one mistake to learn how to actually get this done in the first place. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. See ya.